What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here, and welcome to the new Clash of Clans style game called Clash Royale. Very exciting news coming from Supercell today, in which they did a soft launch of this app in selected countries. Now this is to test it out on a smaller scale, but hopefully we can see this as a global release very soon. So getting right into this, I have seen a few YouTube videos that were shared. You might have seen them as well, but this is my first time opening the app. So let's dive straight into the tutorial and show you gameplay from Clash Royale. You can see that it is a card-based tower defense style game based on Clash of Clans, and it is basically one team versus another team. I have my village as such, the two towers and my main building, which is kind of like the town hall on the bottom, and the enemy village on the top. So you can see there are two towers, one on the left and one on the right, and then there is the main tower at the top. And this is kind of like your town hall, as I say, and similar to Boom Beach, once you get this down, the entire village is destroyed and you win. So you can see from that very easy raid that they give you at the start, I took the route on the left, took out the archer tower, and then that provided me access to the town hall, and once that was down, I won the entire thing. My reward from that was this wooden crate. Now I have to wait 15 seconds to open it, which is quite annoying, but I guess that's a way that they're going to allow you to spend gems in order to open them quicker, and I'm guessing that crates will take longer to open than 15 seconds. From this one I have managed to get some gold, some arrows as a common card, a knight as a common card, and that is it. Now it's asking me to go across to my card deck, and because I have two of the same card, I'm able to upgrade that to level 2. So that was 5 gold coins to upgrade him. What a rip-off. He gets a boost in hit points and damage from that. Having a quick look at his stats and who he is, you can see he is actually the handsome cousin of the barbarian. Anyway, moving on, we have also upgraded our arrows to level 2. And then once I upgraded, it had a number of cards out of 4. So I'm guessing I need 4 cards then to upgrade that to level 3. You can see some of the characters here are obviously direct copies from Clash of Clans, the Giant, the Archers, and others are just based on Clash of Clans. The Barbarian's cousin, for example, and I'm sure we'll see lots of other spin-off characters. You can see on the loading screen there's a lot of different ones based on kind of the Barbarian. But enough of all that, let's get back to gameplay and what you want to see. This is the second stage of training camp. Now the elixir on the bottom I started out with, and that slowly goes up once per second. You can see I get 1 extra piece of elixir, and the troops have different amounts of elixir. Obviously that is similar to your troop space in Clash of Clans. So you can put a giant out first and then follow him up with some archers or the knight, and you can see that I am tearing this guy's base from the right hand side. I did put a few troops down on the left to hold off goblins that were coming to attack my village, but it wasn't needed, and again I have easily taken down the base and got another wooden chest as a reward. Now obviously these are just the very easy tutorial maps. I'm not some sort of epic beast on this game, but let's see about that, because Trainer Mike wants to take me on. He's even wishing me good luck. I think you might need that, buddy. In with the giants, and I'm basically throwing all the troops down on the right hand side here to begin with. I have a knight, bombers, everything. I'm basically just, as soon as I have enough elixir, I'm throwing something in. You can see he has a couple of little level 1 goblins coming at my archer tower. Goblins able to attack archer towers? What's going on there? Never mind, they're no match anyway. I did put a couple of archers down there in order to take them out, so you can kind of battle between troops as well, similar to when the clan castle troops come out in Clash of Clans. But the giant, I've noticed, will only go for the defense. He won't engage, similar to Clash, and you'll see I was throwing arrows at the base and everything there as well, but we'll get onto that. Let's open these 2 wooden chests and see what we have. So you can see it's only going to let me open 1 at a time. I have to wait for the 15 seconds to go down, and then I can start opening another one. Whilst we're waiting for that, you can see my battle deck. So I have 2 slots free there, in which when I get new cards out of the chests, I will be able to slot them straight into that. We get some gold, another knight, and a musketeer out of that one. There you have it, guys. You've seen it here first. The new Dark Elixir troop has just been leaked, and I am unfortunately joking on that one. But you can see it looks quite similar to the archer, so it's obviously based on that. I feel we're going to get a lot of troops that are based on other troops in Clash of Clans, but I'm sure you'll see all of your favourite ones from the game there itself in Clash Royale. So now that we've opened all of our chests, let's stop messing about and get back into another training stage. You can see the setup is exactly the same, but I have my Musketeer card over on the right hand side. Let's pop a knight in first, follow him up with some archers, and let's make an all-out attack for the archer tower on the left. As I was saying earlier, the arrows that I was upgrading, you can place them similar to spells in Clash of Clans, so I placed them on the tower on the left hand side, which I'm obviously attacking with my troops. I then have some goblins coming straight at me from this right hand channel, so I'm going to pop a knight in to try and take them out alongside my archer tower. My troops are all down on the left hand side. I'm going to let my elixir build up, and once I have 5 elixir I can bring in my Musketeer. Let's mix it up and go for the archer tower on the right hand side for this one as well. More goblins coming at me. Obviously once we get into the actual game itself, this will be the attacker that's sending troops at me, so it won't just be the odd goblins. It'll basically be what I'm attacking the enemy village with now. I'll have that coming at me as well, so a lot of PvP action. You can see how it will get quite competitive and quite complex as well. Beautifully took out some goblins with some arrows on the right hand side. So that will be a big feature in this game. I think the spells as well, as your troops are battling the enemy troops, using your spells effectively, because it's not like Clash where there's an entire village. There's just them 3 towers, 3 stars or crowns as it is in this game, that you have to take down. So there's going to be a lot of troops versus troops trying to overpower and push past the enemy troops in order to get to them towers with yours to take them down faster than they can get yours down. And you'll see what was happening there is obviously going to be a strategy in that my Musketeer or my higher HP troop got in the range of the archer tower, and then there was lots of skeletons came out, so he got stuck having to take each one of them out. You'll see it's happening there again. So putting in lots of little troops in order to try and distract the troops that are then in range of your archer towers. And obviously there'll be different defenses coming up as well. There'll be lots of different variations in troops. We're into the final minute and there's double elixir, so I'm going to stop messing around and push all my troops in from the right hand side. I found that from my limited experience playing this game just today, sending your troops in waves tends to be the best option, so that you can almost overwhelm the defences and try and get to it that way. So I've got a lot of wave of troops. I've got my giant at the top. He's obviously, like in Clash, doing a lot of distracting. And then I have my archers, my knights in behind to overwhelm the base and take down them 3 crowns. And as you get further into the game, you'll see that the troops do act quite similar to in Clash, in that there's kind of splash damage involved. There are the Inferno Towers, which can lock onto the high HP troops and take them down. Like I was saying, if you then have kind of archers or little troops that you can kind of overwhelm them with at the time, that might be a strategy. Opening up our next treasure chest, we have some coins, archers, and a baby dragon, which is an epic card. Who knows what the regular dragon will be if the baby one is already so epic. You can see he's already in our battle deck. Let's upgrade our archers because we have enough for that. You can see that we are just about halfway through the training arena or camp, and if we click on that and move down over, you will see there are different arenas. So we have the Goblin Arena there, we have Bone Pit, Barbarian Bowl, Pekka's Playhouse. Look at how awesome that one looks, and you'll see with each one there are new troops and spells that I unlock as I get into them different areas. You might have saw as well that there are cups or trophies assigned to that, so the higher you get up in trophies and the further you get through the progress, the better cards you will unlock. And I'm not sure whether this is linked directly to the trophy system in Clash. I don't think it is, looking at the system and the players that are in place now, but you will see that towards the end of the video. I think this is your process, and the more that you win, the higher points that you get and progress up over. Jumping into the next raid, I have a giant down already, and you will see the baby dragon doing work on that archer tower. Down it goes, and I have a knight following up. You will also see that once the archer tower goes down, unlike in Clash, the deployment area is actually decreased. So you'll see the red barrier there it only applies to the buildings still in place, so I can place my troops closer to that building for a more heavy attack. But just be aware that the enemy can do this as well and may creep up on your village quicker than you think. So we've gained yet another wooden chest from completing that area, and that is 5 out of 7 done. Let's start the 15 seconds of opening that and jump straight into a next battle with Tim. This guy is also wishing me good luck, but I am certainly not saying anything to him. Maybe this is something once we get into multiplayer that they will eventually allow us to actually put a little message out there. I know that's always been declined in Clash, but let's just see. Maybe it will happen. Again, I'm coming down the right hand side with the giant and the dragon. That looks like a good combo, and is general in Clash. You put your heavy troops down first, followed by your stronger ones, so that's obviously working in this game as well. But just on the short time that I have played this game, I found that the dragon is actually really powerful behind the giant, who is taking all the damage. Stay tuned on my channel because I will bring you more videos on Clash Royale once I start getting a bit further into the game, so you can see other troops that are available, other defense towers available as well. You might have saw when we were scrolling down that arena, I did notice the mortar. I know the Inferno tower is in there as well, so lots of other defenses to look forward to. Looks like we're getting to the end of the training stage and it's asking me to confirm my name, which I'm obviously going to stick with my regular gaming tag of Judo Sloth 89. So nothing special out of that last wooden chest, just the bomber which I can upgrade to level 2, and the other one is currently being unlocked as well. So a few extra hit points and more damage for the bomber. Heading back to the main screen any minute now. There it is, we're able to open the next chest, so again some gold and another bomber, and that is it. So again, nothing too clever, but I'm sure our luck will come around. This appears to be the last one on the training stage, which is against Boris. So we will have to finish this video in style and take Boris for all of his crowns. Pushing in with a giant and then some archers on the left side. He actually now has a knight defending and a fireball coming at me. But we're going to counteract that with a little dragon, and you'll notice there it took out all of the skeletons, so my dragon does have splash damage and just wiped them all out. Got a few more in, and let's try and get this archer tower down as quick as we can. So I'm bringing in some arrows from above, trying to just quickly reinforce things with a knight and also archers, anything that is low elixir I'm trying to just throw in at the minute. And then once I get this archer tower down, I should probably sit and let my elixir build up a little bit so I can pop a giant in to distract and then bring some other troops in behind. You'll see the elixir at the bottom there does cap off, so it looks like I have 10 storage at the minute. I'm sure that will be increased as I go through the game. And I'm popping in the giants, some archers, anything to reinforce behind that in order to get that main town hall building down and take this raid. So quite surprising actually, the baby dragon is only 4 elixir, so that is in there now, and this building is going to go down in a flash. Quickly try and get some arrows in there, but it was too slow. I took it down anyway, and there you have it guys. That is the training stage of Clash Royale. You'll see that I got a silver chest there, so hopefully we get something better within that, and we have unlocked the Goblin Stadium. So you can see Valkyries, Ninja Turtle style goblins there, look at that. The Valkyrie is actually one of my favourite troops in Clash of Clans, but I have a feeling that Leonardo, the Spear Goblin, will be my favourite in this one. Looking forward to checking out that lightning spell as well, but it is the epic card of this Goblin Stadium, so I'm sure that that one will be harder to get. Opening the wooden chest, we again have some gold. Oh, we actually got some gems out of this one, and some goblins, who is a new card, because we are now in that new league. The silver chest that we have as well, that actually takes 3 hours to unlock, but we're not going to sit there. 18 gems it is for 27 gold, another knight, some archers, and another musketeer. So stuff we already had, but it does mean I can level my musketeers up. We obviously got a few extra cards and also had the rare one out of that silver chest. So as we progress through, I'm assuming we'll get more cards and rarer cards, stronger ones, out of the chests. And then as we progress through the leagues, we will get different kinds which are in our card collection on the bottom, and then we can move them into our deck, and I'm sure that we can swap things around and make little teams and ensure that we have a bit of strategy when the time comes to battle it out. And one thing to mention about this game as well is that once you're in a clan, the thing that I'm most looking forward to is that you can have friendly battles between your clan members. So it's not just against random people that you don't know, you can actually have battles with your friends and make it a bit more exciting and a bit competitive. So there you have it, guys. That was the tutorial from Clash Royale. We're now into the game itself. There's my profile. You can check out their website, which is in the description, to stay up to date with all the information for this new game from Supercell. Likewise, you can keep an eye out on my channel and watch as we progress through this game, unlocking all of its new features. The subscribe button on the right will keep you in touch with my channel and make sure you see all of my Clash of Clans content as well. Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are about this game. I do read and reply to each and every one of them. This is obviously a card-based tower defense game with its Clash of Clans theme. I think for a first impression it looks good, but I will have to play it a little bit more. The thing that I am most looking forward to is actually battling with my friends on this game. I think that'll just be fantastic. But let me know what you guys think. Stay tuned for more Clash Royale videos. I've been your host Judo Sloth, and until next time, peace out, guys. Stay tuned for more Clash of Clans.